Hello everyone, welcome to the Imperial Holonet. I'm JD123.
I'm Red Leader Antilles.
Evening, everyone. I'm Nero Cole.
And today we're going to talk about speculation for Star Wars Episode 8. But this time we're going to focus on one particular thing. Whose arms?
Arms everywhere.
Arms getting chopped off all over the place. Your arm's getting chopped off. Your arm's getting chopped off. Everybody's arms is getting chopped off. So yeah.
Well, you could say this would cost us an arm and a leg.
That is true. And maybe a few fingers. So yeah, this was Retta's idea.
But with everybody watching.
So I don't know how much we can structure this, so,
speculate. Well, also let's talk about afterwards. Will the Skywalker lineage survive? Just a little bit.
Okay,
but
two things
then. Ren. He is the Skywalker of the trilogy. Kathleen Kennedy has said that even if Rey is a Skywalker, he is the Skywalker for the trilogy.
So he had to get an arm cut off in order to.
Or is it?
He almost did in Episode 7.
So is it protagonist of the trilogy? Is the thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it'd be interesting to do a turning on its head thing, but I feel like a lot of people would object. Because here's the thing. You cut off Rey's hand, the SJWs will be like, oh my gosh, you made her weak, you had her actually be fallible for once. Then you don't have her arm get cut off, and the SJWs will be like, oh, you're back to like she's not able to be like the rest of the guy characters. Oh, it's such funny because only the guys are horribly maimed.
I don't listen to ACW, so I don't care what you have to say. So,
What?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that sort of.
But you have to say, dude, I hate SJWs. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I don't listen to
Someone's
them.
saying.
Yeah, but I don't take whatever they say personally. I don't care. I just want to see something.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. They shouldn't listen to them.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm just worried.
I want to see an arm and I want to see blood. I want to see arms and legs come off, people.
Well, we did see blood.
That's what I care about.
I don't want to see too much blood because I think it should be.
I don't want to see body parts. I just want to see blood.
We did see some blood in Episode 7, so you got a little.
I know. We did see some blood.
Anywho,
we saw with Kylo Ren, and he is probably going to have that enormous ass scar.
I thought he got his leg cut off in Episode 7.
I thought you worded that really weirdly. Tom, put the comma in a different place, and that sentence is very different.
Oh my. Okay, we got sidetracked badly.
Wow, my mind wasn't even in that part of the gutter rut.
Enormous ass scar.
It's late. I'm getting my terminology mixed up.
I'm horrible. But yeah. Ren. I kind of want it to be turned on its head. I think it'd be interesting if maybe he cuts her arm off, and then in a rage she cuts his arm off.
Or maybe they cut their arm off at the same time.
Well, that was my other idea. Was you know how like every single like samurai film has the two like jump at each other at the same time and then like go past each other. Anime does that a lot as well.
Yes.
Do that, but with lightsabers, and then both of their arms fall off.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
That would be cartoony, but amazing.
What would be interesting though to me is if maybe they're fighting like on either like maybe I really want them to go to Mustafar. I know that probably won't happen, but I want them to go to like Mustafar or something, and like to have a duel, and like it's all symbolic. And Ren's like, I'm the son of or I'm the grandson, yada yada yada. I'm all great. I'm the next Vader. And then him to cut her hand off, and her to be like her to start to follow the dark side and like look up and have like golden Sith eyes and start force choking him with the stump.
We know she can do that. She does get pissed at him.
She totally gets pissed. And like have her like start to break and like have it be that instead of with everyone else where it's a bit of humility, for her it just turns her more to the dark side.
Well, I always I like even though I know this is probably just coincidence. Okay, so a couple of weeks back, Star Wars Underworld, their podcast, they're good. They did a little cool thing where they compared Rey's little walk with the angle to Anakin's. That was so cool. Probably would love to see that. I don't have a picture of that, sadly. You can't see it on the chat.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
But yeah, because at least we know Rey, she gets angry. At the end of Episode 7, say what you will about that fight, she got angry at him. She was, I don't know if she was tapping into the dark side. Although the novelization...
she probably was.
Did the novelization hint at that? Or I know it's...
Snoke's communicating with her.
So we know Snoke wants her. But we also know that she can probably communicate with the dark side, and she would.
He's like, Snoke just wants every, like, personalized thing. He's like, you're the one who will complete my plan. She fails. I mean, you were the one to complete my plan the whole time, Ren.
Well, that's how Palpatine works. It's like,
He's just changed it the whole time.
yeah. And then they're both dead, and like he points to Hux. You are the one who will complete my plan.
You were destined.
Sir, I don't have force power. You're destined. I say so. Bring me the precious.
Would you want it to be the right or the left arm?
I don't care. Just kill him. Symmetry.
Right. Do you care if it's the right or the left?
It's always the right.
Then the right, it must be.
But the weird thing is she uses her left.
Oh.
You think that'll take people off if it's the left?
Probably. Somebody will be. It's the internet, dude. People will get mad if they take out a toe. Or they don't take out a toe. She gets her foot chopped off. That's what happens. I actually wouldn't mind seeing somebody get a leg chopped off. Like have a robot.
I wouldn't mind that either. Wait, wasn't someone in Clone... Actually, no, that was someone else. Never mind. Actually, yeah, Darth Maul got his legs chopped off.
No, just a leg. Not the whole... Not the torso. Just a leg.
That's not a torso.
No, your lower thigh. He got his lower thigh cut off.
You're from your extremities down.
Exactly.
Didn't Malik lose a jaw?
That's true.
Yes. I guess you could say he was I have no idea where I was going with that.
No, we're talking about like a leg, not the entire lower half. Yeah, there we go. There's a cool picture.
It's a cool picture.
It's of Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then you got Kylo and Rey, and they're kind of doing the same thing, which maybe hints the Obi-Wan speculation. But no, we won't.
Oh yeah, totally. I still really want that to happen.
I thought you. Oh, okay. Are you being sarcastic or true?
I feel like it doesn't make any sense.
We'll see that.
But it probably is the way things are gonna be, so might as well.
Although it would be cool if the granddaughter of Obi-Wan turned to the dark side. That would be sad.
Yeah, but then like kicks the living shit out of Anakin's kid or Anakin's grandson.
Kenobis are still kicking Skywalker butt. It's kind of true.
Yeah.
Kenobis are better than Skywalker.
Oh, though of course. Oh wait, no, there's nothing to do with that. Wrong speculation. I had a way theory joke. But
I was just talking about how I want a leg cut off. Maybe if we can't get an arm, let's get cut off a leg. Let's see someone with a robot leg. Just one robot leg.
That's what Joel wants. One robot leg.
And with a robot.
that's pretty cool.
That would be cool.
So yeah, back to Rey. I think people would object to it. I hope they don't give a damn.
I don't think people would object to it. I thought people would be happy.
No, people will totally object to it. I've already seen SJWs cry about it.
Yeah, well, who knows how their business practices work. Rian Johnson's writing the script, so I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully he's not reactionary like Abrams.
He doesn't seem reactionary. No.
Huh?
Hopefully he's not reactionary like Warner's.
Well, Abrams is incredibly reactionary.
Not as bad as Warner's. I would rather...
Yeah, that doesn't mean he isn't reactionary.
Still better than Warner's. I would take...
Okay.
Lesser of evil sometimes we have to choose.
Like, lesser evil.
I pick I pick Rian Johnson over either side any day of the week.
Well, sometimes you can't. You have a
well, I pick all of the other directors that we're getting because we're getting a lot of good directors.
We're getting the Lego movie directors. Anyway.
Wait, okay, but we're getting Lego. Oh yeah, we are getting them. But you see, that's my thing though. We're getting a good range of directors. So we're not being reactionary because they already.
We're getting fresh blood.
That's the thing. Yeah, we're doing stuff really ahead of time, so we're not being reactionary. That's really good.
Which is why I think there's a good chance the Rey could get a cut arm because they have this planned out in advance.
Exactly. So they don't give a damn.
Yeah, exactly. Of
course, there might be some changing around they have to do just because, like, for instance, Poe has no role.
Right.
Like.
Well, how much of the changing is big. Well, in episode 8, he's going to have a big role.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. That's stuff that they had to change as time went on.
Okay, that's true.
Because he was supposed to die.
Right. That's why Poe has no. I'm getting off track.
Who knows? Maybe they're not finished with who a Skywalker will be, and maybe that will change for who loses an arm.
That's true. But speak back to the whole losing an arm thing. Let's talk about this again for a little bit. I swear, up and down, and I know I'm wrong, that Kylo lost a body part in Episode 7. I know he didn't, but I swear up and down, I thought that happened.
I know, so did I, because there's a moment where
I did too.
I think it's his leg. Apparently, we paused it after watching our commentary, and it isn't his leg, it's just his cape, but it's weird.
It's not the cape, it's the cloak. Yeah, it's part of it's like the dress part of the robe.
It's the way that those shots are edited that makes it appear that he loses a leg.
Not just the way the shots are edited; it's the way the lightsaber cuts the robe. You see,
part of that is the editing.
Oh, I guess that's true. I thought it was more the effects, but okay, yeah, it's like you see the lightsaber go out. You see like a flicker that looks like magma-ish kind of thing. That's the best way I can describe it.
Apparently, his lightsaber's still working. So.
Well, yeah, I knew that. I knew his lightsaber. You see, that's a strange.
Well, there was speculation about that because it seems like it exploded.
You see, that's a strange thing. I saw it for a moment. I wasn't confused on the lightsaber, but I was confused on the leg. So that's interesting. Like I thought, the lightsaber. It's a lightsaber. It's not supposed to break, even though I know lightsabers break. But anyway.
Well, it's really hard to smash them, though.
Okay, here's a question. Do you think?
Like, I mean, with what was it? Like, I mean, there's a key plot point in a Vader story where he's incredibly so precise that he's able to cut a blade open, and the Jedi just completely breaks down because he's just so overwhelmed.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, back to the arms and legs thing. So we know, spoilers by the way, massive spoilers for Episode 8. We know Rey and Kylo are going to have a duel is it the
Which
island?
Rey disappears during.
What?
Rey disappears during.
I'm sorry, I did that joke.
She disappears during the duel.
Oh right, I thought she was running.
Yeah.
She didn't say she.
What?
I thought she was running. I didn't say she just. I thought they said she was running.
No. They say she disappears during the fight. They don't know where she went.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she used full space.
Okay, but
what? Well, maybe she falls. Maybe she gets into a ship that's filmed in a different scene, but like a different place.
Is it on the island?
Yes, on the island. She disappears at some point.
Okay, so it's on the island. So do you think they're gonna be? Do you think they'll save the arm cutting for the third act or the second act? I always guess third act because that's kind of tradition. But if they
third act, most likely.
But if they want to mix it up a little bit, you think that will? It's most likely going to be the third act.
I would say they'd probably want to do that during during the climax of the movie. So you're going to want to save that for.
And that's the thing. We don't know where the Knights of Ren fight takes place. It could be like.
I think the third act the second act only because I feel that Poe, Finn, and Rey need to all come
Kelly
back.
Marie Tran, Laura Dern, all those characters, Benicio del Toro, they all meet up at a certain point.
Right. Well, at least the main three. It's sort of like how in Empire, that's how it worked. I'm not saying.
Well, we know that all of those characters will be there, seemingly by the end. At least KMT and Finn.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably going to be saved for the third act if the hand gets cut off.
I hope it maybe happens in that fight, and then like she's still wounded, and Luke has to like they're flying a ship back.
Maybe that's why she disappeared. She got her hand cut off. She's running away.
Like she falls to the ground probably or something like that.
Well, that's true.
And then maybe like Luke has to carry her to a ship, and then they escape, and like try and stop the Knights of Ren or someone from like killing Laura Dern's character, who they're trying to protect, or whatever the heck's going on in that film.
Right. So yeah. Cole, do you have any ideas? I've been just running in circles. You can tell how prepared I am.
I've been running in circles as well. I think I'm hoping that instead of, I wouldn't mind to see the villain of the film get their arm cut off, like Kylo Ren. What if I kind of want to go with Red's idea, where maybe they both get their arms cut off in the same fight? That would be a really interesting direction to take this.
That'd be the best of both worlds if Rey is or is not a Skywalker. If she is a Skywalker, then that'd be the best of both worlds. If she's not, then
2 for 1.
If she's not, then Rey.
Maybe like neither of them lose their hands, and then Snoke is like, "Damn it, somebody always loses a hand," and then he just like goes over to Hux and just cuts his hand off. He's like, "There."
Why'd you do that for? Because when you lose a hand, dang it.
Count Snoke is a fanboy, confirmed.
Poor Hux, she's just getting all the abuse from Snoke. No, that should be Kylo though.
Maybe Finn loses his hand. Well, the guy's already taken enough shit.
Yeah, I mean,
see what-
tried to
wait,
fight.
maybe-
He tried to fight Ren, and we saw
loses
well
a
that
hand.
worked for him.
Oh.
So many people have so many spine jokes and back jokes.
Hey, I mean, Rey,
Is Finn going to be walking in this next movie? Have they confirmed that?
He's riding horseback. Maybe the space horse is his new legs.
maybe.
He's surgically attached.
Ooh.
He's the first Star Wars centaur.
Oh god.
He's a
I
centaur.
thought of something horrible. What if Rey cuts Kylo in the spine again and open? Oh, wait, did he cut him in the? That was Kylo who cut in the spine, right?
Kylo cut Finn in the spine.
Ah, okay. Maybe Rey does that to Kylo for revenge, but then you get to see his bones. He really did.
That would be really gruesome and really unfitting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
kind of disgusting and horrible.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's why.
Sometimes the more Red and I do these videos, and Joel, we realize that Joel and all three of us at times are morally questionable human beings.
Well, I know that. I know that already.
Mm-hmm.
So if we say anything off kilter or anything,
Maybe
really,
Phasma
really-
gets her head chopped off, and you find out she was a robot the whole time, and that means Captain Logan's wife was correct.
that would be the biggest bait and switch ever.
When shit happens and Sarah just stands up, she's like, yes!
Go to Captain.
That would be the biggest bait and switch ever.
And Jason, poor little Jason, he'd be sad because for some reason he really loved Captain Phasma. Poor Jason.
Was anybody actually looking forward to Captain Phasma in Episode 7?
Yes. And
Really?
everyone was pissed when she amounted to nothing.
Really, I wasn't
Yes.
looking forward to her, honestly.
Well, I wasn't looking forward to her, but
I was hoping we got more from her than what
Oh,
we
are you trying-
got.
We'll see her.
I thought she was actually going to be a threat, and she really wasn't.
Here. Okay, let's see. Wait, you just want to show me the spine thing, okay.
I have the exact shot. It's, I think,
Yeah, I saw it.
hold on, it's frozen. Yeah, like, if you freeze it, right, as, like, you can see bits of his back, like little bits of, like,
Ooh.
burnt skin, like, flying. It's kind of horrifying.
I hope they show that scar. Well, maybe not.
Okay, yeah, they'll totally show the scar.
Yeah, he's going to have a scar.
No, I'm talking about Finn's scar, not Kylo's.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going to have it, Joel. You can't just take a blow to the back like that and just
Well,
suddenly
they
get
have
over.
He has no back.
They have good cream in Star Wars. They just put some cream on it, and you can barely see
He
it.
had got that little, like,
Barely see the cream.
love tap on the cheek that gave him that, like, on the eye that gave him that giant scar.
It was
That-
the power of love that brought Finn back to the state of being.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Chewie's just, like, cradling him.
Okay.
We are very tired, y'all, as y'all can see.
Okay.
Only 10.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Anyway,
Let's
moving on.
move on to the next topic. I think we kind of choked on this one, but let's talk about, is Rey what was the end of the Skywalker lineage?
Will there be an end to the Skywalker lineage?
Ooh,
I
hope not.
I hope
either.
not.
Don't know how you give Ren a love interest.
How do you give Ren a lot of interest?
Unless Rey's not the Skywalker. Oh God. No.
Well, unless Rey is the Skywalker.
What if her and Ren end up together and then
No, Rilo will not happen. Do not tell them.
Rilo will not happen?
I trust the directors of these not to do that. I'm
Oh,
blame now.
come
Once
on, the
upon
shepherds cry
a time riders were in charge, then I'd be a little nervous. But
yeah,
Or if the Arrow Riders were in charge.
Oh God. Don't
Red's like, don't go there, don't go there.
What they're due for that. I'm thinking they almost have to have Rey be a Skywalker, or else what they have to do is for stories in the future, they will have to continue like Rey's lineage and stuff like that, and all these characters, because if you stop the Skywalker lineage, you have to start up at least some legacy stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Even with the Old Republic, when there's 300 years between stories, we still do a lot with lineage. Look at the Shan family. Look at the fact that Revan, there's at least a little bit of legacy between him and Ulla Quildroma and stuff like that. Even
Wait,
Revan
is it related to Ulla Quildroma?
No, but there's a legacy thing there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, wait.
There's a connection between him and Exar Kun and everything.
Hold on. But do we predict though that Kylo died at the end of Episode 9?
Will Kylo Ren die?
Yeah. I kind of agree with Eric here. They could go on. These characters can go on.
Well, my question is just, if he does, would they really give him a love interest?
I kind of would like to see that, honestly. But do it well. Don't do it in a sappy ABC CW way. Do it in an interesting way. I want to see. I'm a proponent of the idea that villains can have love interests.
They can. The problem is they usually have to be a love. They either have to be, some like stupid, Rilo thing, or it has to be another villain, which is fine. But we don't have Phasma.
No, or create a new character. Or here's an idea. How about you give her a love interest, give him a love interest?
Have another female Sith. In fact, my whole idea of have it be that there are still Sith, and there's like a Sith who reveals themselves at the end of the trilogy. Maybe have that be his love interest in the upcoming films, and have it be that it's a female Sith.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it can be done in the right way. My problem is I'm afraid they take that in the wrong direction.
Give it to a good director who knows romance, like Mark Webb. Give Mark Webb a Star Wars movie.
Great.
What?
Mark Webb doing a Star Wars film would be great.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Look at Johnny, he's awesome.
Yeah, I don't hate the Amazing Spider-Man films like some people, even though I've never seen them because I kind of forgot about them. But I will watch them. That was a long rant, but yeah. You see, I'm still of the idea that Kylo. I know people should die. I agree with that, but people should die.
People should die. Good. That's a good way to start your whole statement.
In these movies, but I still think there's a possibility Kylo and Rey could go on. I agree with Eric's idea that maybe this isn't just 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 30 years later, 10, 11, 12. We could do the EU thing of just keep going and just have different books or different movies that just continue on these characters.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows if Kylo Ren's going to be redeemed by the end. I know the whole argument is you can't redeem him because he killed Han Solo, though I don't buy that, personally.
I don't know. I that
Anakin's so-called got redeemed after murdering 30
Yeah,
children.
He can. I just don't feel like it'd be logical.
Well, that he didn't kill Han Solo. I don't know. It all depends on how they set it up, I guess. That's one of those speculations where I'm not smart enough to think of a way. I'm sure somebody more talented than me can. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I do agree with you.
I think we just have to turn this to the people in the comments.
Rey needs to be either a Skywalker to continue the legacy thing, and hopefully...
I'll go to the forum right now, by the way, to check.
Yeah, I think that's where we'll probably get more...
but yeah.
Cole, did you want to add anything, 2 cents to this?
If I were to add anything to this, I agree with Red. We need some legacy stuff. Otherwise, it would be a much different Star Wars than what it's been in the past, 20 to 30 years. And it's just we need something that's just been the recurring thing, and I think we need that to keep going. We don't have to have it, but it would be.
I know Alex
there would be a lot more riding on you in order to start that up.
I know Alex would be happy about the whole getting rid of the legacy thing. They don't like the idea of Force families.
Yeah, I seriously don't get why he hates that so much.
He's against the bourgeoisie of the Jedi. No noble Jedi lineage. The Force to the people. I'm sorry, Alex. If you're listening, we want you on the podcast one day.
But how about you stop oversimplifying his political beliefs?
Sorry, I actually do respect your political views a lot. Anywho, yeah,
yeah, who will get their arms severed?
The only thing I could think of, which would be sad, is if you do stop the legacy thing, then you have to stop the episodes and just go straight on anthology, and I don't see them doing that.
Yeah, the problem with anthology is there's only so much you can do before it just becomes...
Well, you can do a lot. You can just make anthology trilogies,
You could, but it would be... that only so far, what?
How about Luke gets mad at Rey and chops her arm off to prevent her from running off from the dark side? Then Luke doing something possibly right, but also possibly heartless, depending on your view, plus Skywalker. And this is person who's a really big Luke fan. He's like, how about
no? I I would
Ray,
vote,
be
yeah.
careful. Oh, this is great. Ray, be careful with it. Ray, my hand, my hand. Luke runs away in another island. Star Wars Episode 10. Luke has vanished again.
And if Luke were more like Mark Hamill, I could totally buy that. That's what he would do.
Do you think they're going to here's the question I have. Do you think that they're really going to deeply explore what Rey is? Have they confirmed that, or is it just going to be the one thing, the big kind of twist thing that they kind of leave for people to speculate about for the rest of the time?
That depends. I don't know. That's a good question.
Any idea, Red?
Yeah, Ray going over the cliff might be an alternative loss. I feel like the hand, it's not just being defeated, it's having a physical, tangible embodiment of the loss.
Right.
I feel like you have to do that. So I want Rey's hand to get cut off.
I do too. If she's a Skywalker, especially if she's a Skywalker.
Or if she's not, then it's kind of like the Skywalker lineage becoming like transcendent onto her, even if she's not a Skywalker.
That could be. I mean, they're kind of doing that with the lightsaber, so that's true. That'd be interesting. If it would be like, okay. I gotta talk to Cole just here because I think Cole might find this interesting. Cole, what if they? I hate doing this, you Red, but I gotta do this, Cole. Cole, what if they do like a Kingdom Hearts thing, like Sora with the Keyblade Master, Riku's supposed to be the Keyblade Master, but then Sora becomes the actual Keyblade Master. You don't get that.
You mean where Riku becomes the actual Keyblade Master?
Well, remember it was supposed to go to Riku, but Sora got there first because Riku went to darkness.
The thing is, we kind of already did that. We kind of did that with.
I'm just saying in Star Wars.
Oh wait a minute! I think I see what you're saying. The problem with doing that is if you go the route that she is. If we go the route of the Chosen One again, I think you're just going to piss people off even more.
I'm not saying it's the Chosen One. I'm just saying, from the perspective of the movies.
Ooh! By the way,
Uh-huh.
We should probably talk about this, but I was talking today, and I'm thinking more and more. Wouldn't it be interesting if by "I will finish what you started," Ren doesn't just mean killing Jedi and stuff, but he actually means he thinks that he is the Sithari? And then wouldn't it be interesting if, and hear me out, Rey is the Sithari?
I thought Bane was the Sithari.
No, he wasn't. That's the thing. He isn't.
I thought that was confirmed canon. Or at least it used
No,
to
he's
be.
not.
Oh.
The entire point is that he's not.
Oh. That'd be interesting. I thought for a moment you
Remind you what the Sithari is again?
It's essentially, it's the Sith who will bring, not balance, but total chaos to the Force by being a Jedi, slaughterer. And look at his name, Jedi Killer. But wouldn't it be interesting if he wants to be the Sithari, then it turns out Rey is, so then she's somebody who's, wouldn't it be cool if we have a reverse where, Anakin Skywalker's journey was falling to the dark and then redeeming himself back to the light? What if her journey is building herself up as part of the light and then falling to the dark, and that's her journey?
I've always said I want Rey to turn to the dark.
And then Ren realizes his mistake and kills her, and then he's continues the Skywalker lineage and everything.
As much as that would be cool to happen, I highly doubt that's what we're gonna get.
But it feels so. It's something that the idea is there, and it doesn't seem like a logical route. And I feel like why they'd go with that.
Well, you could do interesting stuff with that because protagonists have turned. Yeah, there have been stories before where the protagonist has turned out to be the moral enemy of the story. Take Code Geass and Death Note, for example. Those are two series.
Or KOTOR.
Or KOTOR, yeah.
I love SF Capri's description of that. Knights of the Old Republic won, so I'm the asshole.
Yeah, but so we have stuff like that. You could make that work, but for a movie, do we do that a lot for movies?
Oh, yes. There was that Shyamalan film that was really good with Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Where he finds out that he's a villain, or like he was a villain.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. Unbreakable, I think.
What?
Unbreakable?
Yes, exactly. Do it like that. Have Rey have be either come to grips with that, or be a Dark Lord and be a Sith, and either join the Sith and have it be like Episode 10. She's like leading the Sith, and Ren is like kind of begrudgingly, slowly, like maybe end it with him, like the two of them fighting, and then him kind of becoming disenfranchised, but like he's still not a good guy, and then have the next trilogy be him not slowly redeeming himself, but he doesn't think he's going to be redeemed, he doesn't want to be redeemed, but he ends up being redeemed anyway.
I think if you were going to do that, the next movie would really, really have to focus on Kylo Ren.
Well, no. The next movie can focus on Rey and her total fall to the dark side, and then by the end, you give the seeds of Ren's redemption.
Would you want this in this trilogy, or would you rather have it?
I want to build. I want to set them up. Like I want
to build up.
the person who kills Snoke should be a Sith.
Okay.
Like, or at least I want the Sith to end up being the ones who are manipulating everything, and them to just be like, "Hey, thanks for helping us kill Snoke. Bye." And like they just stab Luke and they just leave.
Ooh, I don't know.
But I feel like at least in this trilogy, you have to focus a bit more on Ren to get away with doing that kind of.
Sure, I think episode 9 about. Well, episode 8's going to be about that as well.
Episode 8.
Yeah, so
that's why
it's a character piece for him and Rey.
Yeah,
so hopefully we get more in that, and if not, then if we don't get that, then it's probably more that they're going to go for the really cliche route.
But yeah, I really like my idea now of Rey as a Sith Ari.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay.
I will accept no other thing. I really want her to be a Sith.
I seriously doubt that will happen.
I doubt it either.
That's why I think it will happen, though.
Because it won't happen. Because
it'd be unexpected, but it would also, from just a storytelling perspective, make sense. And I feel like that's what they've been doing a lot.
Even episode 7?
Yes, even episode 7 a little bit. Having Luke disappear makes, or like opening with there not being a Jedi Order pisses off a lot of fans. And not the not Jedi Order thing. That's still, I think, a problem. But like the Imperial Remnant, thing still being around, it doesn't seem like the smartest idea. I'm with Eric. I didn't want an Imperial Remnant for it to be 30 years later, but they made it work.
I wanted an Imperial Remnant, to be fair, because no Star Wars post Jedi without an Empire or Imperial Remnant. But yeah, that worked. Death Star didn't work though. Okay.
Well, that was them going too far with that.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I'll say this. I'm not going to completely say you are wrong or that they won't do it, because I think the other directors have if they have as many trilogies as possible planned, mm-hmm. they will probably do it.
Well,
I don't know how far in advance how many trilogies they have planned. I know they have at least one trilogy planned. I'm sure they'll have. The
implication seems to be that if there is another trilogy, mm-hmm. that trilogy will mean mainline Star Wars films till the end of time.
Okay.
Because they said they will make a Star Wars film every year forever.
Well, I know that. I just always thought.
And so what I'm thinking is, if they continue with mainline Star Wars films post Episode 9, mm-hmm. that means that will probably be part of that.
Okay, that can make sense. Okay, that I can see that happening. So yeah, I don't totally think you're wrong. I think they will do something. Because they can make Star Wars films forever until we die. That's sad.
I think the big question here is just how much of this is from a storytelling perspective and how much of it is from a reactionary and just what fans cry out for.
Yeah, fans might be really pissed about that. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that too much.
I don't see them doing it because they've already planned everything out. I mean, Rogue One looks very, very non-reactionary.
Yeah, I mean, Episode 7 was a little reactionary, but the rest of them haven't been.
Yeah, episode 8 is going to be the one for me that tells me, okay, you will go in any direction. Episode 8 is going to be like the key. That's the key for me. Episode 8. Episode's going to show me, okay, are you going into a route I'm not used to, or are you going to you're going to do something new, obviously, but you're going to stick to the traditions of Star Wars, or the very, very, very strict traditions of Star Wars, I guess. But yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. So yeah, I think we've run out of things to say. Everybody, anything else?
Maybe everyone has serious spine injuries.
Maybe. By the end, they're all in the hospital, except for Snoke.
And they work it all out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. Leave your ideas in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm JD123.
I'm with Leader Antilles.
I'm Nero Cole telling you, may the force be with you.
Long live the Sith!
Always.